just a quick video on how remote neural monitoring works, okay? First of all, you don't have to be with the government in order to gain access to remote neural monitoring. You don't have to be with the FBI. Usually, the government is not behind it now. Could they stop it? Yeah. But the government would never, ever, ever come to the public about technology that is capable of infiltrating the human mind, the human body. Now, when it comes to remote neural monitoring, many people like to talk about microwaves and, it's a microwave attack. No, that is no microwave attack at all. It all really boils down to a EMF radio wave transmission. And the people that are being attacked with this EMF radio wave transmission, this is not a directed energy weapon. These people are being delivered with a EMF radio wave broadcast, okay? I'm going to say it again. These people are being delivered, okay? They are being delivered a EMF radio wave transmission. And this EMF radio wave transmission is being delivered or transmitted to their EEG, or their unique electrical signature. The human brain is really no different than a FM radio. Your brain has a set of neurons that are no different than electrical wires. When you are given a broadcast, okay, before they can put you on remote neural monitoring and give you a profile on a remote neural monitoring website, they first have to scan you in and get your EEG. Now, a lot of people think that you have to be in a underground laboratory or a government base in order to gain control or temporary access to a satellite. But you don't. These people are using a program. That is a program or app for everything. And yeah, they are using a program to contact the nearest satellites within a target's area. I'm going to say it again. They are using a program to contact the nearest satellites within a target's area. So, this particular app would likely be no different than Google or Bing Maps. And it may be a mixture of Windows and Linux, but they do have a control panel. If anyone wants to put you on remote neural monitoring, all they need to know is your current location. They need to know where you are located. For example, if you piss off the wrong person who has control or access to remote neural monitoring, then they could put you on it. They likely scan you in when you were pretty isolated. They would rather scan you in while you are at home, because if you are at the mall, then guess what? They could easily scan in 500 people at once. So when you were scanned in initially, you were likely at home. They more than likely scanned in your entire family, your husband, your wife, your children. Believe me, anyone can get put on remote neural monitoring. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be with the government. Anyone can put you on it. They scan you in using a EMF radio wave from a satellite. They get your EEG. Then they assign you a profile based off of your EEG. Your profile would be no different than a radio station. And everything is done from the dark web to a browser. Most people who do their dirt on the dark web usually do not get caught, unless they are very, very dumb. Remote neural monitoring would be no different than online drug trading, illegal porn. You get it. Very, very illegal activities. And anyone with control over your profile is then able to connect to you. I'm going to say it again. Anyone with control over your profile is then able to connect to you. Your profile is a direct gateway to your body. Your profile is a direct gateway to your body. No different than a radio station. If people want to connect to you, then all they need to do is gain access to your profile. And depending on where you go, for example, your electronic harassment may get worse or it may get better in a different city. This is because your profile is bought and sold by different people. You will not have the same perpetrators in one city, state, or county as opposed to another city, state, or county. It will change, it will vary. So just know that everything boils down to a EMF radio wave broadcast. And these people are connected to you if they have you on remote neural monitoring. You are the actor, they are the audience. Well, put it like this: the people who have control over your profile, they are able to torture you, they are able to give you V2K. They are the directors and the audience, okay? These people pay to view your profile. You are their source of entertainment, which is why many of you may get the street theater. I don't think I've ever really have gotten it before, but the street theater and the EMF broadcast or live streams go hand in hand. If you are getting the street theater, then you can best believe that is a live stream going on in real time. And one thing you have to understand is this and this only: these people are able to communicate through a hive mind. They don't need a police scanner. They don't need a cell phone. They can literally communicate with you the same way that they communicate with each other. They use a EMF radio wave to connect to each other and then communicate with each other. They likely do use a headset, but my guess is that they don't even need it. When we think about remote neural monitoring, a lot of people think about a bunch of people with the FBI in a government laboratory. No. These people are connected. Their brains are connected through a EMF radio wave transmission. And they also have you connected to them. They are able to communicate with each other using a EMF radio wave. And a lot of you talk about the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI. Look, it has nothing to do with it at all. Your blood type has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with you being a criminal or whatever. The biggest majority of the people who have access to remote neural monitoring are very bad people. Criminals, pedophiles, you name it. But it all boils down to a EMF radio wave broadcast. And they have control over your profile, which is why they are able to torture you. They are able to connect to you. They are able to literally make you go insane. You ever wonder why you could put in a job application and somehow, some way, you feel like somebody interfered with that job before you could even submit the application? They know everything about you. They can see everything from your viewpoint. They don't have to y'all think that they are wiretapping y'all's phones, and you know they use a Stingray phone tracker. Look, that is an app for everything. If you feel like your phone is being hacked by a Stingray phone tracker, then type in my IP, or that is an app called Cellspycatcher. I will put it in the link below. But no, they don't have to do any of that at all, because they are connected to you. They see everything from your viewpoint. They know when you are happy. They know when you are sad. They know everything about you. You can best believe it. And you are part of their live stream. They may use a VR type headset to, live virtually as you. I don't really know a lot about it. You could check out Kevin Christian. I will put his channel in the link below. But these people are truly connected to you, and they have control over your profile. A lot of you think that you could go up to a gang stalker and then punch him and then take his cell phone, and there you go. Look, they do not need a cell phone to communicate. Before I go, I'm going to show you a very quick video on audio spotlights. Now, a audio spotlight is a ultrasound EMF radio wave stereo. If that is a audio spotlight over you, or you are within the range of a audio spotlight, then thoughts, sounds, and commands can be injected into your cortex. Yeah, it can be injected into your cortex in real time. And you would be the only individual capable of hearing these subliminal messages, because they are being directed at your cortex. A lot of people talk about, well, only crazy people hear voices. Voices can't be put, yes, voices can be put in a person's head. But when it comes to remote neural monitoring, okay, there are no audio spotlights, there are no holosonics, okay. You would never find one in your attic at all. Everything is from a satellite EMF radio wave transmission. The schematics would be no different than a audio spotlight. But if you are on remote neural monitoring, then the audio spotlight is a EMF ultrasound radio wave transmission from a satellite endpoint. So here it goes, people. Holosonics. I do not own this content, and all credit goes to the original creators.
Trade bananas from the rest. So to convince shoppers that all good fair trade bananas were the way to go, we became that inner voice. Literally. We used a new sound device called the Audio Spotlight. Unlike a regular speaker, the Audio Spotlight emits a narrow, high-frequency beam of sound. Because its audio is focused, it's heard by you and you alone. Like that voice in your head. We positioned this device over a floor sticker in store. And when shoppers stood on it, they heard their own private message. No one else heard a thing. Here's how it worked.
Hi. You can hear me, can't you? You're the only one. Look around. No one else can. See? Know who I am? I'm that inner voice. I want to talk to you about something. Fair trade. Look at them all. Those bananas in front of you. Which should you buy? I know. And you do too. They're all good bananas. They're the only fair trade ones. So now you know which ones to choose? Make a good choice.
Man, it was so weird, but it was real cool. Like, sounded like there was a voice actually in my head. It was, I can't really explain it. It was awesome.
Yeah, how did they do it? It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I felt like someone was inside my head. Can I go on it again?
Over 2 weeks.
So with that being said, okay, now we know that all people that hear voices are not really crazy. This is modern day technology, and very, very dangerous technology at that. You don't have to be with the government. You don't have to be important. You don't have to be special. Anyone can get put on remote neural monitoring. You don't have to be a whistleblower. You don't have to be on a government watch list, okay? A lot of you don't know what's going on, and I'm here to spread the truth. You are on remote neural monitoring, and anyone could have put you on it. You are on remote neural monitoring, and anyone could have put you on it. It does not have to be the Freemasons. You don't have to be in a government laboratory. Last but not least, let me do a very, very quick overview. The Perpetrators have a remote neural monitoring website on the dark web. They scan you in using a leaked program. You would never find a program like this on Google Play Store or whatever. They scan you in. This particular scanning tool is likely no different than Google or Bing Maps. It is likely a mixture of Google Maps and maybe Windows 8 Linux. They have a control panel, a graphical user interface control panel. They have different settings. They can turn up the broadcast. They can turn down the broadcast. They can attack different areas of your body. They are able to connect to you literally, meaning that you are on the same hive mind as them. They can receive your thoughts in real time just like you can receive their thoughts in real time. They scan you in, they get your EEG, then they give you a profile on the remote neural monitoring website. And after that, everything goes downhill. You could have been on it your entire life. A lot of people have been on it for years and didn't know. Anyone can get put on it. You don't have to be on a watch list in order to get put on remote neural monitoring. The biggest targets of this technology are likely children or young people. So yeah, remote neural monitoring, real technology, microwave weapons, you get it. Does not have to be the government, does not have to be the FBI. The drones are likely not after you, the helicopters are not likely after you. Believe me, I've been through it. Many of you would look at a helicopter and be like, oh well, a helicopter's after me, oh my god, look. They would not waste our time on you. The government would not waste our time on you. This is pretty much very, very advanced technology, and everyone is able to access it in real time. I'm out. We'll have more content. Peace.